Force, and what gets you excited about what's left in the year for you guys?
Yeah, for the Air Force game, rivalry. That's the only way to put it. Heated rivalry, and it's our first one of the year with them, and we were just really looking forward to it. We had 2 weeks prepared for them, so there's a lot of built up. I wouldn't say anger, but just built up for the rivalry, and we were really excited. And our defense was just practicing really hard, and we were just really excited to play against that offense. And then, looking forward to the rest of the season, just kind of taking it week by week. Been another great practice the last 2 days. So we're really excited. We're just looking one game at a time, and that's our ultimate goal, is to win every single week and play in Mikey this week, so we want to defend our turf.
Yeah, what did it mean to get a pick in a CIC game for you?
It was a dream come true for sure. Played in a lot of those games. Pretty heated every single year. It's always close, and those plays that you make in the game, you always think about since you were a little kid, right? In a big rivalry game. So making that pick, having my teammates around me. Jaden Mays actually jumped over top of me and landed on me. He was yelling and screaming when I caught it. So it was a great experience to be out there with those guys, and we work really hard, and they push me to be the best I can be, and to do something good for them, and then also our offense. It's just, it's amazing.
Last one. I know, being a senior, you have 2 more home games left. How much do you really take in, like Saturday? I know the games are important. You need every one of them. I know you're going week by week, but how much do you take in a little bit before the game, and how much do these games mean to you, considering you only got a couple left at Mikey?
Yeah, they mean a lot. I mean, I've been here, it's my 5th year because I went to the prep school, so but that's been every game I've had here, and I've always taken it in. I remember my freshman year when I first ran out into that field, like I almost teared up a little bit, and I still do before every game, just to play in front of our amazing fans. Get to play in front of my family every single week because I live close. It's just an honor, and to go out there with those guys and hit that plaque and run out behind the black flag. You'll never forget those moments, and I treasure every single one of them when we play in Mikey.
Being a South Jersey kid, did you ever follow the Temple football team at all, or no?
No. My dad's from Philly, but we were like Penn State. My dad was like Penn State fan, but I never really followed Temple like at all. My mom got her master's degree there, but she's not a big sports lady, so I've never really followed Temple that much.
I appreciate it. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
We'll go to Ken Kreitzer. Go ahead in person.
Hey Gavin, Ken Kreitzer, CamVets Media. Congratulations on a nice win out in Colorado. Tell us about the play in the third quarter, first drive. The ball's down to your own 12-yard line, and you're able to make the play. Tell us about it.
I was just dropping in the coverage. It was pretty rare coverage drop there. We weren't dropping back, the Apaches, most of the game, and we dropped back, and the ball just came out and was coming right at me, and ended up catching it. And it was actually funny, I just told them, but Jaden Mays came coming through, and he tried to punch the ball out of my hands because he thought I was the other. I mean, it was all white gloves right there. So, it was a really cool, play, but, we practiced that. We catch balls after practice every single day, so it's just one of those things that's instinct at this point.
Hey, you got off to a good start on the first Air Force drive. Caleb Fortner had a big stop, and you forced a punt, and then just after that, you were able to kind of force Air Force into a long field goal attempt. They made a 52-yarder. How did it feel to kind of get off to a good start in that environment?
Yeah, it was awesome. Our team really strives under pressure, especially in away games. We've been really strong in that area. We just go drive by drive. Like I was saying earlier, we were just really focused on making a stop every single time. And our defense obviously gets upset with the field goal, right? We want no points on the board. That's our ultimate goal. But just staying strong in the first half was we were really proud of each other, and just whenever we get to put the ball back in the offensive hands, we're happy.
And then a third turnover that your defense generated. hit by Cole Seawright on the quarterback, and Deshauntes Gray picking it up. How did it feel to see getting another turnover and getting their offense off the field?
Yeah, well, it's awesome to see Cole Seawright, who comes in for me sometimes. Just to see him, a young guy, plays with his head on fire all the time. And I was just beyond pumped because that's my guy. We're in the same room. We've really bonded when I moved to Apache. And it's just been really awesome to see him out there making plays because he just flies the football. It was probably my favorite part of the game.
And the defense, you had 4 tackles on the day, but the defense had 6 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, Jack Bussum also having 1, and then Cody Harris-Miller back in the lineup, over 50 plays. It seemed like you had extra energy out in Colorado on defense.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it was 2 weeks of preparation. That build-up, we have it every single year, is the most it just lights a fire under us, and we were just really excited to get out there, and having Cody back out there with us on the D-line, just kind of grounding those guys. It was really awesome to see him out there, and he plays with a fire too. And I think we were just all super motivated and ready to go for the rivalry.
Hey, just thoughts on the Temple game. What do you see from the Temple offense?
A really explosive team. Have a lot of fast guys, a lot of very experienced people and players coming from all over the country, a lot of transfers. Really excited to play another really good offense. They've got a new coach now, and he's been coaching them up well with the transfer portal and everything. Really good quarterback. He's really excelled compared to last year. So we're just really excited for this really good competition we got coming.
Gavin, I just final thought. As a senior, you've got your branch night coming up, not too far out. Is there a part of the Army that you're hoping to go to?
Yeah, I got most preferred field artillery, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's just been a dream of mine, and being here for 5 years, to finally get my branch, so I'm super excited, and I hope I get it.
Why did you pick field artillery? The Army talks a lot about long-range precision fires as one of their key assets. Is there anything in particular?
I just like it because I think it's so cool working with those big guns, and I met a lot of the guys. I actually went to a training with them two summers ago, and just to meet the guys there and see how they operate. And I think it's pretty cool because you can do infantry tactics and also do field artillery and kind of get a mix of both worlds. And I was really into that, so that's why I picked it.
Great to see.
Yeah.
Ken McMillan, are you
you.
still there?
Yes, Gavin, congratulations on the win the other day.
Thank you, sir.
Gavin, there are wins and there is wins like Saturday. Tell me, as a football player, what was the elation like to accomplish that goal, but in the way you did it?
Man, we just went out there just knowing we were going to win. That's how we felt. And, again, like I've been saying, like the 2 weeks of preparation, it's unlike anything else. And we've been really working the last couple weeks to practice like we're playing a rivalry game every single week. And, we really took that to heart. Coach Monken kept harping on it. That win in that environment in front of, their fans in their own stadium, it was really awesome. They were a really good team. They were putting up a lot of points the whole year. Their record doesn't show as good as they really were. It was just an awesome experience just to be out there. Colorado's beautiful out there, so it was just really fun just to, be with the guys out there, playing in a hostile environment like that with the whole core behind us. It was just really awesome. One to remember.
We only get 10 to 30 seconds on Twitter of the reaction. You had a lot longer. Just what was the celebration like on the field, in the locker room, on the plane flight home? Just explain it to us.
Yeah, so it's actually funny. I was with my good friend Anderson Britton, the kicker, number one. We were on the sideline, and I told him when the field goal was about to happen, I was like, dude, I can't watch. And we're all the way on the other end by the end zone, and I just bent down, and I was looking down. And I heard the boot of the kick, dead silence, and then all I hear is Anderson Britton start yelling. He was like, ah, I started screaming. So then I ran straight out onto the field, and AB turned around and jumped in my arms. I was hugging him. you know, and then, you run to all your other boys, you try to get to the kicker, but he was getting mobbed. And then, after that, we sing our song, we sing second, which is always amazing. I got to see my family up in the stands and was looking at them, and then, just running off the field, celebrating with our guys, with, I'm good friends with the Forner brothers, getting pictures, and, it's just, you want to treasure those moments. A win's a win, and especially in a rivalry game, it's a big win for us. Be able to play for the CIC. And then in the locker room, there's a lot of dancing going on. I got in there a little bit. But, it was just an awesome experience. See all the coaches smiling because our coaches put in so much work. And, it was just an awesome win.
And just quickly on your pick, I know you were talking about, laughing about Jaden earlier. But the way I observed it, Jaden did a really good job of slowing down that cut of that receiver.
Yeah, he really did. I was picking on Jaden the whole plane ride home because there's so many pictures of him, his arm is going through my arms as I'm catching the ball. I just thought I was just picking on him. We sit next to each other on the flight, and I kept showing him pictures because he's like, I swear I wasn't doing that. I wasn't trying to do that. But yeah, Jaden's an unbelievable corner, and I know in that. Yeah, I got outside help by him, so I know that he's gonna be there for me, and I know I can just play my game because he's playing his game. Jaden's unbelievable, and I didn't even see him until he was literally laying on top of me. So.
And then lastly, I asked the coaches this: you guys, 3 takeaways. That's just amazing in a game like this. But it seems as though the defense is gaining more and more confidence in what you're trying to accomplish out there. Would you agree that there's a growing comfort factor, and that's what led to the 3 takeaways?
Yeah, I would say that. I would also say that a lot of the guys are just, turning heads and just gaining confidence, like you said. For me, moving positions, playing Apache, is different. It's my first, year playing Apache, so it was just everyone settling in, getting used to playing with each other, because we had a lot of returning starters, but also the D-line getting way more comfortable. It's just one of those things, especially with our practices, or way our practices have been towards the end of the season. It's just been, unbelievable. Everyone's playing with each other. We have every grade pretty much out there playing with each other. So I definitely think there's been a little bit more confidence and in each other, and then also that the offense is going to hold that ball and punch it in.
Appreciate the time, Gavin.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Gavin.
guys.